Well, a former Houston Rockets player is speaking out tonight after his arrest in Fort Bend County. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Daniela Guzman. Keith Garvin is off. Patrick Beverley was arrested at his home early this morning. He's charged with assault, family violence involving a household member. KPRC2 News reporter Corley Peel joining us now live about why Beverley's attorney says his arrest is a big misunderstanding.
Daniela, Patrick Beverley's attorney sent us a statement saying that he was defending his little sister at the time of that incident. Beverley is also cautioning the public about these allegations. Hours after bonding out of jail, Patrick Beverley posted on X saying, "Please don't believe everything you see on the internet. Hope all is well. Love." Fort Bend County deputies showed up to the former Rockets player's home before 4 a.m. Deputies say a situation transpired between family members, leading to a family violence incident. He was arrested and later made his $40,000 bond. Details about the crime are not clear. Beverley's attorney released a statement saying in part, he cares deeply about his little sister, a young lady, a minor, given that when he unexpectedly found her alone in the home with an 18-year-old man in the middle of the night, he was understandably concerned as any brother would be about his sister. However, we don't believe what followed happened the way it's been described, and we look forward to the opportunity to address that in court. And Beverley's attorney adds that he does not have a criminal record. This is an ongoing investigation, and we will keep you updated. Reporting live, Corley Peel, KPRC 2 News.
You need to teach your kids, your family, when is an appropriate time to call the police. We have said never in time. We usually say, see something, say something. If you feel threatened, call the police. But now, A, because of how hostile the police are within the community. B, because these people are operating under standards that don't align with your family values, and you can't afford to go to jail, have a record because you want to discipline your kids or your sisters for doing something that's clearly wrong. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. If my kid or my sister calls the police on me and I catch a charge, I might not ever look at them the same ever in life. And I don't really care how young they are. I think we need to instill in our kids, I don't care what's happening, what's going on. If it's a family member in this household, you don't ever call the police. If you're getting spanked, if you're getting yelled at, you don't call the police.
Okay, so I agree. I agree with that. I think there's not anything else instituted in the world that you can call in these matters. Like our number one go-to is somebody always saying call the police. Like there's nobody that you can come and have de-escalate. Like there's nobody that's not the police that can fix these situations.
Exactly.
Like, we need to have more of those. I don't know what those are, but I'm just saying like
we don't
that's have
real.
Those things. It's like call the police. Call the police. Like it's always call the police. Like if somebody's having a mental health issue, I don't think you should call the police.
Yeah, you need a mediator.
You need somebody that can calm this person down and talk to them and get them to, chill out.
Yeah.
The police aren't going to do that.
Right.
So I just think we don't have the necessary things in place to help people for this particular situation that they are in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
And a lot of times in this case, if his little sister is the one that called the police, I see this every single day this happens. Not even with necessarily the police, but like your little sister or your little brother is always going to be mad if they're dealing with a person and you are hostile towards that person. You catch your 15-year-old sister, in this case, you catch your 15-year-old sister with an 18-year-old dude, and now you're mad. This nigga's a grown-ass man. This is essentially a little girl. But your little sister ain't looking at it like that. She's looking at it like, I like this dude, and what the fuck are you doing? And now she's upset with you. Shit gets out of hand. You might smack her. She called the police, and now you in jail. Like, this happens all the time, every day. It's like, the problem is people will choose a man or a woman over their family. Ooh. This is the problem. Like, I don't think a lot of people are brought up in a way where it's like, yo, you need to, right? You don't have to be happy with the protection that you're getting, but you need to accept the protection that you're getting. Like, I don't think a lot of people are brought up that way, and like this happens all the time where like he's arrested, so I don't know if he hit her or if he hit the dude. He wouldn't be, the dude's a grown man, so I'm not sure he would.
Well, the charge, it says that he's being charged with assaulting a family member.
Okay,
So he hit her.
Yeah, he hit her. So yeah, I mean, I really honestly don't, unless he forced it. I really don't see an issue with this, and it's like it's just a matter of timing, because if she was 18 and the dude was 21, this would be okay. It's just the fact that she's 15.
Yeah.
Like the 3 years difference matters only at a certain age.
Right.
Because if somebody's 24 and 21, you ain't gonna look at that like it's a bad thing. But 18 and 15, like this girl's in high school, nigga, you graduated high school or you're about to, and like you shouldn't be messing with it. This is like a freshman or sophomore. But we see this all the time though. It's like this is just like I don't know. Like I think it's wrong for an 18-year-old to mess with a 15-year-old, but it's like we see this all the time. We've all gone to school. We've seen the freshman date the senior.
Yeah.
We've seen the sophomore date the junior date the freshman. Like we've seen this shit. So it's like, although it's not okay, it's like this shit's normal.
To be honest with you, I feel like that's semantic. Damn, wait. But before I get on that, because I wanna touch upon that, but I don't want to get too far because you dropped a bar. You said a lot of women. Did you mean women or people in general will put their significant other over their family? Okay, people. So
men and women will both do that,
and that's real.
Yeah,
that I think that's real, and I think we need to raise these kids to always understand that family has their best interest at heart.
Yes,
but I don't know
majority of the time.
But yeah, majority of the time. But I don't know how we convince them that when they're so boy crazy or they think this girl is really into them. Like, what would be your advice? Because I was in that situation myself with my sister. What would be your advice to a brother or a father, somebody who wants to, or an auntie or a mother, somebody who wants to convince that their kid is moving wrong with their significant other?
The best thing I think is, so because a lot of us come from broken homes where there's no dad or there's no mom and shit like that. It's like the best way for you to show your daughter that this protection is like a good thing is you have to show it by example. You have to do it by how you treat her mother, how you operate with her mother, or if you're not with her mother and she's around you, how you operate with the women in your life. You have to show her like, yo, this is how a man is supposed to conduct himself with a woman. These are the things that a man should do. A man should act this way. A man, if he's this age, he shouldn't be looking at you like, oh, she's cute, I want to get with her. He should be like, yo, fuck it, she's too young. If I catch it down the line or something, cool. But if I don't, it is what it is. Like
that's such a good response.
Like you got to do it through action. Like
you
got to make sure that your daughter sees like you explain the fuck shit in men, but you also gotta make sure that you ain't one of the fuck niggas, so she can look for that instead of just seeing something and like, oh, I like this boy. And you know, sometimes that's not always gonna work or whatever the case is. But I don't know.
I think that is the best solution.
That's the best way. There's no right way to do it. But that's just, I think it's a better way to do it.
I think that is the best way.
Yeah.
You make yourself an example, and even if you're not with the baby mother or the baby father, as long as you guys still have that knowing that, yo, this is a family, you know what I mean, like more importantly, it doesn't need to be with the baby mother or the baby father. It could be whoever is your significant other. You know what I mean? This is how a man is supposed to love a woman. This is how a woman is supposed to love a man. Oh man, that's so real. That's dope, man. Yo, you need to teach a class or something. All right, let's watch the next video. And I just realized this